Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with the June 2023 update. The first thing I want to say to all of you is thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel, for visiting the website, for becoming patrons, for telling your friends and loads of people and sharing the videos on WhatsApp and across social media and joining the YouTube channel. It really has made a difference. By the end of May, we'd crossed over the 6,000 subscribers mark on YouTube, 140,000 visitors on the website, and loads of new followers on Twitter, Instagram, and the Facebook community is full. It's absolutely wonderful. And welcome to all of you who are seeing this video for the first time or finding me and Now Spinning Magazine for the first time. This place is for music collectors of all ages and all genres. It is not a vinyl only channel or website, and it is not a CD only channel or website, and everything is included. Yeah, even cassettes, everything. If it's in your music collection, if it's a program, a book, whatever, it's fair game, and it's every genre. Yes, this is rock centric. I was raised on rock and roll, so yes, that was where I came in. And like many people, I think of my demographic, as we've gone through life, we've expanded our musical horizons, and actually now I love everything. And as I've said many times before, I'm not even sure anymore what I don't like. So I listen to classical music, soul, funk, jazz, fusion, heavy metal, death metal, glam metal, every kind of music. I just love music, and I love collecting it. I love having it around me. And it was because I felt I was probably one of the only people around who still did this and enjoyed it and liked having a music collection. I set this up a couple of years ago, almost as a lockdown project, to kind of see if there was anyone out there that actually was a bit like me. And it would have seemed there are many people similar, who love collecting music. And this is becoming a great community, a great place to just hang out and chat and discover new music and rediscover things you haven't heard or thought of for a very, very long time. And so I'm saying that about the fact I cover everything, because obviously I do stand up for the CD, because it gets a lot of bad press. People are always out to say that it doesn't exist anymore and no one listens to it. And so, I do get some people then saying, oh, you're always standing up for the CD. I'm surrounded by records. I review all formats throughout the week, throughout the month. I'm doing lots and lots of videos. And the same way that Now Spinning Magazine, the Facebook group, is for all genres and all formats. And I want this to be a safe place as well. And because many of us collect both, we don't have one favourite or another. I might play a lot of CDs, but I'm playing a lot of vinyl as well. And I do want this, as I said, to be a safe place. So if people are kind of like rude or abusive in the comments, I remove them. And I do that to protect the community, to protect the people, the support Now Spinning Magazine. And I want this to be a place that's a joyous place to come, as in the world we're in at the moment is fairly troubled, and I want this to be a happy place. As you know, I do a video series called Music for Mental Health, and that's very important to me. So I always do my best to protect everybody who is part of this and who supports me as well. So there's going to be a lot of reviews, new and old, in this coming month. I've got a lot of stuff that's new. I'm going to be doing all of the Scorpions vinyl reissues. I might turn that into a ranking video, because I am actually. This is potentially the month of the ranking video, and I know the thing that put me off doing that was I thought, well, everyone's done one of those, but so many of you asked me to do one, and I guess once you start seeing my choices, maybe you wish I hadn't. But it will be different. So there's going to be a Uriah Heep ranking video, and a UFO one, and a Deep Purple live album one, specifically looking at the plethora of live albums there are out there for that band as well. I'm reviewing the new Government Mule album, and it's saying that different genres, these Philadelphia series CD box sets, I'm going to be looking at those. I've mentioned the Scorpions. Heinz, I think I mentioned before, got delayed. Life Signs, I'm going to be looking at because John, the leader of Life Signs, is going to be on my podcast very, very soon. So I'm really looking forward to that. You've already seen that Black Sabbath has arrived, Live Evil, and that was a really honest and hopefully fair review of that, so that you can see all the kind of, the good bits and the not so good bits. I am completely independent. So everything I do is to show the positive aspect, but if I feel that something could be improved on, that's what I will mention. So, that's very, very important to me. Gary Moore is going to come out this month. Gosh, I'm behind on this one, aren't I? Jethro Tull. But that will be coming as well. Books. I've actually got some book reviews I'd like to do with you as well. I've got Rainbow, a visual biography, which is excellent. And I've also got Ian Gillan, which is a visual biography as well. And the Def Leppard, Definitely book, which is superb. I'm going to be showing you that and reviewing it. And I love to talk about stuff that you may have missed first time round. I'm going through my archives. I found Derek and the Dominoes, the Layla Sessions, a 3 CD box set from the early 90s. So I'm not going through that. There's some Robert Plant, and there's also the Faces, Graham Bond, Sinner, great German metal band, and some Alex Harvey as well, because I know many of you like my in-depth memories videos where I go dissect an album and go through my perspective of what it was like at the time, give you some social history background, and go through it, an album in that level of detail. So I'm doing that as well. Podcasts, there's quite a few of those coming up. I've already got quite a few recorded. Thank you for all the comments about the Wishbone Ash one, and obviously Doogie White as well. The feedback's been fantastic, and I'm so pleased that so many of you like my interviewing style, and the fact that I don't see them as interviews. I see them as a chat, and I try and put together a series of questions so that the person I'm talking to feels like they're down the pub just having a chat with a friend. And it's great that many of you have actually picked up on that. And I think many of the people I've spoken to, Andy Powell, Wishbone Ash was a good example, where they probably say more than they probably said in many interviews they've ever done, and they must have been obviously done thousands. So I'm really, really pleased with the support you've given me on doing the podcast and how they're growing as well. The podcasts are available on Apple, Amazon, Google, and Spotify, and of course on YouTube and on the website. So thank you for supporting me and being here. And how you can support me to help me do more of what you enjoy here is you can become a patron, and you can leave at any time, but that really helps me. And also, if you don't want to be a patron, you can actually join the YouTube channel as a member, and it literally starts from $3, £3 a month, and that really helps me keep all of this going and keep enhancing and growing what our spinning does. For example, one of the key campaigns is the campaign for the poly-lined anti-static inner sleeve for all new vinyl records. That is really, really taking off, and I can't say too much at this point, but more and more poly-lined inner sleeves are being used now instead of those paper cards, and it's great to see that record labels are beginning to take note. And also, this campaign is going to be featured in Record Collector magazine really, really soon, thanks to Joe Geesing, who's one of my collaborators at Now Spanning magazine, one of our writers. And it's really, really exciting that we've started to get recognised for doing that. It's really, really exciting. It's an exciting time, actually. Everything is growing really, really well. But that support, in return, I make sure that you see all my videos before they go out to general release. And also I'm going to be creating more exclusive content for patrons and YouTube members, which won't be made available to the public, and that'll be more kind of intimate and kind of background stuff as well, and hopefully you'll really enjoy that as well. There's already quite a lot of content in that library of stuff already. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here. Remember, you can always reach out via email, get in touch in so many different ways. Music is the healer and the doctor, and this is a little bit of a breakout zone from all the stuff that's going on in the world. This is the place just to embrace what we love about music, this fantastic art form, and the joy of actually being a collector, to enjoy the music. And I'm going to do more of those kind of like, what are you listening to today, what's on my playlist, album of the day. There'll be more ad hoc stuff, because I know that really went down well as well. So thank you very much. As I said, stay safe, keep spinning those records, no matter what shape they are, or CDs or discs or anything, or even cassettes. And I shall see you very, very soon.